Yo, hello, it's Reva here, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys the 5 best effects to use in your edits. And I'm going to show you guys how they look like and give you an example on how you could use them in your edits. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so before we start, I just wanted to let you guys know that these effects are not in like a particular like ranking order. These are just like the best effects in my opinion you could use. And the first one I'm going to be showing you guys is called Turbulence. Okay, so you can start off by making an adjustment layer. So you press Ctrl Alt Y, bam, and then you add your turbulence. Bam, turbulent displacement, and here you can do a lot of stuff here. You can already see on the edit already makes it like pretty warped and turbulent. I guess you can choose here different types of displacement maps for the turbulent effect. And what I like to do with this effect is the amount 50 is pretty good, so I'm not gonna change that. But the size, I like to make it at 300 waves or whatever we're gonna call it becomes like bigger. And for example, you could I like to place out markers so it's easier to know where to like sync and put keyframes. So you press this star key, then bam, then we go open up the layer, effects, turbulent displays, and then here you keyframe the amount. So you press this clock here, boom, and now you have a keyframe here. So this is basically when you want the effect to have 50 as a amount essentially. Now I want it to have 50 over here, and then put it at 0 there, and we need to put 0 here as well. So we have a starting. I mean, to be honest, just this looks good in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. We haven't even gone to the graph yet. But if you're not satisfied with this, you could mark the keyframes and then press F9. Then go into this graph editor here. And when you're in here, you can make a impact. So you start off slow, and when before the beat, it becomes faster. The amount increased faster essentially. So make something like this. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so that is just one example on how you could use turbulent displays. And yeah, let's go to the next one. So okay, so once again you press Ctrl Alt Y. Okay, so this is my all-time favorite effect, and it is called, you've probably heard of it. It is called RSMB. So you're just gonna add it, boom. What this does is a motion blur. It makes all the clips you're using it on more realistic. You see the difference here. You can see here on the biker, on his legs there. It looks insanely good. And this is an effect you don't really need to edit that much. You can just put it on, and then I mean the effect just speaks by itself, if that makes sense. And one quick tip here is that when you're using RSMB, you need to adjust the blur amount depending on what frame rate you have. So if you have 60 frame rate per second, you kind of want to have the blur amount a little bit higher. And if you have 24 frames, for example, as I do here, you want to have it a little bit lower. So this is the settings I'm usually using for my videos if they are 24 frames per second. And if they're 60, you could use the default settings. To be honest, they're pretty good. This is how it looks like. Okay, so now for our third effect, and it is called Deep Glow. I've been using it a lot in my tutorials. I don't think it would look so good when we are using it on a normal gaming clip, but we could test here. It's not the best. You can see the pixels here looks a little bit weird, but I would strongly recommend this if you have some sort of text in your edit. Deep Glow is so clean to use. So I have a text here I can show you guys. Okay, so I like to add this to my text, as I said, and when you add this to the text, just the default settings looks insanely good. And you can play around here with smooth blending. You can increase the exposure, you can increase or decrease the radius, boom, decrease the exposure. You can do so many stuff here. Let's say we're gonna use it over this edit here. So you get this black thing here. You can press this on molt here, it's called, bam, and you can use it over your edit. But yeah, so this looks insanely clean. Okay, so the fourth effect we're going to add now is called flickers. Flicker. This just makes the edit so much cleaner. You've probably seen this, guys. Look here. If you want to make like an impact, for example on the drop here, you could put to 0.1 here. Then we're going to keyframe it, bam, go to the drop or beat and make this a little bit more, maybe take 1, why not? And then go back to 0.1 again. Bam. Then you could also increase the frequency, so this is the base one we're using, 30, and then frequency maybe 10, and then go back to 0 at the end again. Open it up, effects, and then mark all of them, and then press F9. Go into the graph as we did before, make an impact, bam bam. Open it up, bam. Oh my bad. You could increase the amount even more, maybe 2, maybe fix the frequency. And now for the last effect called edge detect. For this effect, you're going to duplicate your footage. So Control C, Control V. Then add edge detect, bam. Basically like marks out the edges. And I like to go into here, press mono edges, and then mix around here. You get the edges you want. So the threshold, you can go in here, maybe see the edges here. You just want to have these maybe. As I showed you guys before, you could use deep glow. Okay, so this is, okay, now we're mixing some effects here, but like just so you guys get the point that you can use this for different effects. If you're not satisfied, you could change some here, go into edge smoothness and go take it to 0. Okay, so if you want to make an effect out of this, you could, for example, keyframe it. So here you maybe want it to be the threshold rate that we chose, and go to here and have it to be, and then go to the end, then 3.5 again. You could actually increase here 0.1, then go in here, edge detect, mark them, F9, go into the graph again. I like to drag down the opacity, so maybe here 100, decrease it to like 65 or something, and then go back to 100, mark them, graph again. Pretty good, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was the 5 best effects to use in your edits, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is also one of my first tutorials, so feel free to give me some feedback, and I'm probably going to make a V2 of this video in the future, because I got a lot of more effects to show you guys. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, have a nice day.